They fought and defended our country overseas, and many of them have the scars to show it. But for American soldiers with invisible scars, how can their loved ones help them cope? Well, joining me now with the details is Ellen Sabin, author of the Healing Heroes book, Braving the Changes When Someone You Love is Wounded in Service. Good to see you, Ellen.
Thanks for
It's been so nice just chatting with you before we start the segment, because you started off this series with the Healing book, which is really a book to help kids face the death and celebrating the life of someone you love, right? And it's so wonderful because they can write down memories of the person that they lost. And tell me how you came then to the second book.
The first book really showed me how much not only do children need a way to express their feelings and have an outlet, but also how much parents have difficulty navigating difficult transitions with their children. That book was so useful that it really made me realize the importance of the style of the books. Around the same time, I was approached by some amazing leaders at the Pentagon who asked me to write the sequel to support the military community to fill an unmet need, which is the fact that while their wounded warriors are going through a transition, the acknowledgement that these children really need to understand what's going on, and their parents really need a tool to help them do it.
Yeah, and this is the tool, let me tell you. So how do you cope with the wounds from war? You have some suggestions. The first one is to encourage questions. Sometimes that's hard to do. People just kind of shut down, don't they?
Absolutely. And part of the book is an actual way to help kids express themselves. You know, whenever we ask questions, they're usually our deepest fears and concerns. So prompting your child to actually get it out and ask it is a really good way to comfort them.
Also help them express their feelings, which is the next step after you ask the question, right?
And again, parents give permission to do that. In the book, there's places where children can draw, write down their thoughts, interview their parents, and it really prompts the kind of dialogue we need, because when we get, I mean, we all know families that hold things in, and children are watching their parents. They get permission to express their feelings from their home environments, and letting them express themselves is important.
You also say to just let them be kids and also allow them to ask for help. What do you mean by let them be kids?
You know, we all grieve differently and at different paces, and whether it's grieving a loss or the navigating the challenges of facing a family member with visible or invisible wounds, we need time to relax and play. And children need structure, they need outlets, they need to have fun in the midst of moving forward in a healthy way to cope and learn healthy coping skills.
So I know so many people out there, even if it's not a military member, they've lost somebody. I have a dear friend who lost her mother this morning, and I want to send her kids the Healing book today. Where can people get your books?
They're available from the publisher, which is Watering Can Press, so www.wateringcanpress.com. In addition, we have, which is just amazing, a lot of nonprofits and corporate clients that share big supplies with their communities, their employees, and their nonprofit partners.
Amazing. Okay, I will tweet that so people can look at that and know that your website. Thank you so much, Ellen, for filling this void. It's an amazing venture.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I think that we all owe an amazing debt of gratitude to these service members, and realize that it's not just the soldiers that serve our countries, it's their children serve too.
All right. So well put. Thank you so much.
Thank you.